Here's Ty and the Beezer.
Beezer, good morning.
Well, good morning, sir.
What was that? Did your voice crack? Did you just finally hit puberty, Beezer?
Sometimes it happens, yeah.
70 years old?
Yeah, no.
Did you have a good weekend, Beez?
Yeah, it was a great weekend. It's
Yeah,
fantastic.
A lot going on. Had the big
Yeah.
chalk walk on Saturday, the old Jasper Day, and Strawberry Festival yesterday.
It's busy, man.
A lot going on.
Yeah, absolutely. Lots of good stuff going on. Another busy weekend coming up next week, and we're getting ready for Memorial Day. Pool's going to open up, finally.
Oh, the Jasper Pool?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big deal. Excited about that.
No. You
Yeah?
better get a base tan going on,
Well,
Beez.
I'm not saying I'm going to go to the pool because I'm not ready, but I do have vacation coming up.
ready?
I'm very pale. I'm very translucent.
Translucent.
Yes.
It's more of a
Yeah.
number of travels this Memorial Day weekend expected to be record-breaking.
Yeah.
AAA forecasting 45 million Americans will hit the road between May 22nd and the 26th for the holiday weekend. That could break the previous record set in 2005.
Wow. Okay. Getting out and about, going around, getting ready for summer.
Beezer? Mm-hmm. Brain tease this morning. 17% of people would like this trivial problem solved.
Well,
Wires and cables?
Yes. So many. The Boogie Tunes Sound and Cable Show.
That's what it feels like sometimes. But then again, it's just one more problem that can happen when something's wireless.
Right. You can count on a cable
But
most of the time.
Here's what I don't understand. Printers.
Oh.
How in the world can we control a robot on Mars?
Yes.
How?
We still get signals from Voyager 50 years later.
50 years later.
Yes. But we
And
can't.
we have all this new technology that we use every day. I mean, your smartphone is the technology in this brick right here is insane. Mm-hmm. Why haven't printers evolved with the times too?
That's a good question. I don't know why they just won't connect sometimes. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, I've got a new printer now. I'm not going to have that problem anymore. Well, yeah,
you will.
Yeah, you will.
Why haven't we figured this out? Why is no one saying anything about it?
I mean, come on.
I mean,
Get it. But it's probably user error. We're probably not doing something right. Well, I'd like to know what to do to make it right.
Yeah, I'd like that too.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm
seriously.
I would consider myself fairly tech savvy.
Yes, exactly.
Printer problems, it's daily.
Just.
Except this one. I can't put the camera down for those of you watching this video later. This old one down here,
He's old reliable
old reliable. It's the one printer in the history of the world that has never failed.
because he's got a cable hooked up to another computer.
But I've seen ones with cables hooked up.
And they
But
still-
the wireless, I'm assuming that every printer that has wireless technology is like 90s technology. They just never bothered to update it to.
Probably. We have one printer at work at the hospital that we hooked up wired. Like
Yeah.
it's supposed to be but we hooked it up wired as a backup because we were having issues, of course.
Yeah.
Well, we've left it plugged in to a USB, and every morning it prints out a list of code, computer code, and it makes me laugh because at the very top it says "keep alive."
Your printer's telling you something.
It says "keep alive." So
What if you go there one day and you grab that piece of paper and it just says, "Oh no."
yes, exactly.
Uh-oh.
Someday it just says, I give up. But yeah, it says keep alive. And the IT people, say they say just unplug it. It won't print that paper anymore if you unplug it.
We've got
Yeah.
wireless charging now.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's even the physics behind it or whatever, but just wireless everything.
Yeah. We're
But-
getting
but it
there.
works.
Yeah, it does. And some of it's even fast charging, which is nice
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
But just no. In a perfect world for you, obviously, because everything is a trip hazard to you.
Yes.
You could probably you'd probably trip over a wireless phone.
I sure would. I'd find a way. I would find a way to trip over wireless because I trip over the air all the time.
Yeah, it's just
walking in
and
here.
I know I'm not the only one
Mm-hmm.
that has a drawer somewhere at their house that's just got wires, cables that go to things that you don't even know what they go to anymore,
Right.
but you can't get rid of them.
Yeah, because you never
You
know.
never know.
I might need that for something.
Yeah.
I'm not going to need that. It's like all the old RCA cables. Why am I keeping those? We use HDMI now. Am I ever going to need? Maybe.
And that one day.
That
and then
one
you're
day.
Like, I have, and everybody that knows me I have an emergency cable back.
Yes.
And that thing has come in handy way too often
Yeah.
for my liking.
Yeah, because you just never know.
I just got one of everything that you would ever need.
Got the backups.
Yeah, and it's different.
You know what that is? That's peace of mind.
It is. That's peace of mind. My emergency cable bag. Don't judge me.
It's your insurance policy.
It is. But wireless everything. But I just don't understand the printer thing. I don't get it.
Yeah, it makes no sense. And every morning when I log in, I have to always select the printer. It should be defaulted.
Why isn't it learning?
I don't understand that.
I installed one of those the bathroom fans that have the Bluetooth speaker in it.
Ooh, fancy.
That when I walk in there, it'll link to my phone and I can play music, when you're taking a shower.
Yeah.
It's not failed me once. Thing works like a charm.
Well, that's great.
Can't print anything.
Nope. Still a problem. I don't get it.
We've been talking about my stupid printer for 10 minutes.
Well, now I'm all upset. Now, why'd you get me all upset, ready to face the day? Because I'm all upset because it's probably going to happen again when I go into the next job. And thanks, Ty. Just thanks.
Well, before we go, we're going to talk about favorite things because
Okay.
Bree Tennis has something to say this morning.
Okay. All right, Bree.
According to Kraft Foods, 60% of us have an emotional bond with a special mug. One poll says 2/3 of us have a favorite place to sit to watch TV, and 91% of us have a favorite shirt. Psychology Today says it's okay to have that special connection because it's personal. It represents you, and it's part of your routine. But hands off, encroaching on someone's ownership is almost an unforgivable offense. I'm Bree Tennis.
No, it is an unforgivable.
I don't have a favorite place to sit.
Really?
No. We don't really have that at home. We just sit wherever.
Usually sit in the same cushion. Same
No,
stuff.
whatever.
Just wherever.
Now,
there's
favorite mug? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, me too.
And for good reason, though. I have a good reason why.
Oh, yeah?
Because Beezer never washes out his coffee mugs, so I always have the same one so that I know, so that I won't be blamed for your coffee mugs that you leave everywhere.
I feel
That's
it's
why.
fact. I feel it.
That's why. Go look in the sink.
They're just sitting there. Yeah, well,
You're up to 7 right now.
7?
7.
Oh, gosh.
We're keeping score. Guess which one's not in the sink?
Yours.
Mine. Get out of here, Beezer.
That's just mean.
7:30 Sports up next.